Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today I wanted to share with you guys what I picked up during the Sephora sale for spring, and this may be the most uneventful video that you will see on the spring savings event. But I wanted to show you guys what I got because it's realistic, you know? Like, I assume that a lot of you guys out there may have a very similar Sephora purchase that I have. And I figured, you know what? I've been asked by a few people what I ended up picking up, and let me share that with you. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. And I'll be honest with you guys, something caught my attention and made me reconsider purchasing some of the items that I actually had on my wish list. And I feel like that's real life. Like, that's realistic. That's usually what happens with everybody. So I wanted to show you guys what I got from Sephora and the little diamond that made me kind of cut down my Sephora purchases. So if you're excited to see everything I have to show you, subscribe if you're not already. I would love to see you on my timeline again, and let's get into the smallest Sephora haul you may ever see on YouTube. So what did I end up picking up? Okay, so this is what I ended up doing, okay? I ended up picking up my Murad Age Balancing Night Cream. I picked this up because this is a pricey little product. I mean, it's not like super pricey for skincare, but it's up there, you know, it's up there. And 20% off is always better than nothing. Also, when I buy my skincare at Sephora, it also helps me gain my rouge status no matter what. So it's always great for me to grab my skincare from Sephora. So I got my night cream. I am almost done with my last bottle, so made sense. And then also what I picked up was my Murad Resurgence Renewing Eye Cream. And I always pick these up. I'm not done or close to being done with the one I'm using right now, but I always have these stashed, backed up, because the worst thing to happen, which I know all of you guys have had this experience, you finish your night cream, then you go looking for your backup and you ran out. Oh my goodness, how many times has that happened with my eye cream and I can't go to sleep without putting eye cream on. I don't know what it is, but I feel like my face needs it now, you know? So after that started happening to me, I was like, no, there's always going to be a backup and a backup. Like, I don't ever want to be at the point that I run out of my night creams. So yeah, during the sale, no matter what, I always pick these up because they are used like all the time. So that was not something I removed from my cart. I decided to leave it there. The other item that I picked up was actually a Precisely My Brow. Now, I could have sworn that I had added 2 of these to my cart, but for some reason only 1 came. So I don't know if they ran out of my color and they only had 1 left, or if I goofed. I have no idea. But there was supposed to be 2 of these. I did end up getting 1. Now, I did look through my drawer, and last sale they were having the 2 together, and it was like the best. And I have 2 of these. One of them is full and the other one has 1 in it. So I actually have 3 backup pencils already. So this would be my 4th. That should last me until the next sale. Technically, I wish I would have gotten 2 of these, but either I goofed or they ran out. I don't know. And guess what, guys? That's it. I know. So I dropped a few items from my wish list, and it's not that I didn't want these items. I wanted them, okay? But I have this thing that I was thinking to myself, should I buy a backup so soon? Because now it's gonna sit in my drawer for a few months. And how about if it stays there for too long, and then now I'm making the product old because it's just sitting there. Do you know what I mean? So I just didn't want to do that, and the 20% off was not like a game changer on these products to me. So the first one was the Rare Beauty Concealer. I do use this every day. Technically, I could have bought in the backup of it. I am almost out of it, but I think this will probably last me at least a month or 2 more. Now, the reason that I didn't get this one, this is a specific reason, is because since I'm on YouTube, I'm trying so many concealers, and I was kind of like, how about if the next concealer that comes out I'm like obsessed with, and now I have a backup Rare Beauty. Why I ended up not getting this guy, not because I didn't want it, I actually did, but I wanted to wait a month or 2. We're getting closer to the summer. I feel like now is when a lot of the lightweight makeup comes out, so I just want to see if anything comes out that maybe I like more than this. If not, then I'll repurchase it even if it's not during the sale. And the other one was my Bobbi Brown Eye Corrector. This I was going to have as a backup. when I started to look at it, I have a nice little dent in it, but you know what? I think this might last me throughout the summer, okay? I think it might because I don't use that much of it. I only grab a little bit and put it like right here and in the inner portion of my eye, and that's it. I do use it a lot, but this was a gamble as well. This is a gamble as well. I know that I'm probably not gonna replace this with anything else because I have tried and I can't find anything better. But I said, why just have it sit there if I don't need it yet? I don't need it yet. Let me just wait a little bit. So this was a gamble. I might end up having to pay full price for this one in the middle of the summer, but I just decided let's do that, right? And honestly, guys, because I do this and I purchase products like pretty quickly to show you guys, a lot of the products that I was like super excited for, I already had. Like I already had purchased them. So when I was looking on the website when it was time for the sale, if I were to purchase things, it would literally just be like, oh, what's new so I can get a 20% off of it? And there was really nothing on there that I was like, oh my goodness, I need you right now. And some of the older releases that I actually had wanted to try, I didn't feel inclined to want to purchase them right now because I just feel like now going into the summer, now going into the fall, I feel like we're going to start seeing a lot of new products, especially since a lot of the companies are starting to say, yay, things might be starting to feel better. So I didn't want to invest in older products. I didn't feel like anything that was new was worthwhile. So I just decided, you know what, this is going to be probably my smallest purchase I have ever done from the Sephora sale. And I'm going to be honest, I'm happy. I'm very happy with what I picked up. I figured, you know what, let me film this video because I feel like a lot of people out there don't realize that this is normal. Most people are not going to go and buy 3 foundations when they already have one halfway used, or you know, if you already have your favorite mascara and you're halfway through it, you don't really need to go and buy another one yet. Or you know, the brand new eyeshadow palette just released, but you just invested in one 2 weeks before. You don't need to go and buy that brand new eyeshadow palette. Of course, if it's like something you need in your life, go for it. I do it all the time, but I just wanted to show you, even from somebody like me who I do this to show you guys products, sometimes it's just not anything really that interesting to pick up. It's so funny because when I was starting to look through my collection the other day, I was kind of content with everything that I have. I feel like I've built a pretty nice size collection, obviously, and I have been picking up a lot more product for review and to show you guys stuff. And I really enjoy showing you guys what's out and what's new in the market. But at the same time, if something just really does not call to me, I just don't feel like picking it up. And I really just put my foot down and said, you know what? It's just not calling to me. There's no point me putting it up for you guys because seeing like a bunch of contour palettes coming out. I saw very cool tone palettes coming out. The cool tone palette, I didn't want to pick it up because I just got the glam palette, and honestly, I don't know if there's going to be another palette that's cool tone like that one that I'm going to compete against the glam palette. The contour palettes, I know a lot of people aren't putting on contour right now, especially with masks. There's been reasons why I didn't feel like really picking up those products, so that's why I didn't. So now that you've seen everything that I picked up, I told you in the beginning of the video that there was a product that I saw that kind of made me reduce my Sephora cart, and I kind of just said like, do I really want this right now? That's because this, guys, if you follow me on Instagram, which if you do not, then you missed me showcasing this. Oh my goodness, the bag of the summer. Honestly, I think that this is going to be the sellout bag of spring summer 2021 because it is the cutest tote from Tory Burch that I have ever seen. This is not only gorgeous, but it photographs amazing. It has a lot of space inside. I'll show you guys an image from my Instagram, and if you're not following me there, it's Christina Brooke Beauty. I would love for you guys to check me out over there, but it's a perfect size. This is the mini tote. I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below. There's also one that's bigger, and the bigger tote is just a little bit larger than this one, but since I'm kind of small, I'm only 5'3", this was like perfect. So this is like a large size tote to me. This bag, guys, just look at this. Just look at that pattern. Oh my goodness. When I saw this, I was immediately in love. This bag was 198 US dollars, which I think is so inexpensive for more of like a name brand product. You know, Tory Burch is not super expensive, but sometimes I see some of her products and I'm like, that's a little pricey for what it is. I thought for what this was, I thought it was inexpensive. And it's a nice kind, it's like one of those really nice fabrics that if you drop something on it, you're gonna be able to clean it off really good because it has like kind of like that fabric-y feel. Like that real sporty feel, like kind of like the Marc Jacobs bags usually do. I wanna say it's like a vinyl, but it's a really, really soft fabric, but it does have like that, I don't know, thing to it. I love this bag, okay? I think that this is everything. So when I saw this and I saw that Tory Burch's website had it, I was like, oh my God, I need it. Then I saw that Tory Burch actually had sold out on her website. I actually called my local Tory Burch store and had them ship it directly to me. And then it became available at Nordstrom after all of that. So I know it's available at Nordstrom. I don't know if it's sold out yet, but last time I looked, this one and the bigger one were available, so I will link them down below. I do think that this is the bag of the season. When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. There's also different styles. I'm gonna show you guys some of the styles that are out right now that I was just like, oh my goodness, there's so many pretty ones, but I love what Tory Burch has done with this collection. So when I saw this, I was like, I need this. Like, I'm gonna buy some makeup pieces that's gonna go bad in a year and a half. I will have this bag for 10 years or more and more and more. I have bags that I bought when I was in high school and they're still perfect. So, you know, like this is forever. A bag is forever. Makeup is only temporary. You do have to throw it out. So for me, it was a very easy decision to drop some of the items in my Sephora cart that I just didn't feel like I really needed in my life and add this. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit subscribe and yeah, I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.